Greetings, Glitter Gang, and welcome back to Kathryn Scraps Live. My name is Kathryn, and this is a show where I craft live. I am coming to you from the last few minutes of the evening show on September 14th. We've just done the entire inside of wallet number 4, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to make a stack of everything we put in wallet number 4. And set it off to the side, all the inserts and such, and then we're going to work on the front and the back. So I'm going to start with the front. We'll just get that finished just quickly. All right, so I need this strap, and I'm going to ink it. Okay, and then I'm going to give myself 1.5 inches. So, right? These are 4.5, right? Why do I have to measure this every time? This is the one measurement I didn't write down. Yeah, they're 4.5. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is just make a mark. And I can make it with pen because it's not going to show. I'm going to use 3/8 inch tape. Okay, and then now that I have that all set, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put the strap through the loops, and if your loops are tight at all, some of them are tighter than others. If they're tight, you can just kind of work a bone folder under them to stretch the paper fibers just gently. You're not trying to rip it off, but just gently stretch the paper fibers if you get one that's very tight. And then you will see that the paper fibers will actually stretch no problem without tearing. And then you can slide it in very easily. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I slide it in on the back where it's going to go. And then that shows me where, here on the front, I'm just going to make a pencil line here and a pencil line here so I know how to center it to stick it down. So, all right. So I have my little pencil marks. So then I take it out and I remove the tape. And then all I'm trying to do is get this lined up in between those two hash marks that I just made and lined up with the tape. Yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and press it down. So I've got it lined up with the edge. So I've got it lined up so I can't see that black line on the edge anymore. And then I've got it spaced in between the two. And then what that'll enable me to do is bend it back around and stick it through. Oops, there we go. To close it off, okay? All right, so now that that's in there, we're just gonna place this one in. So this is the liner, and it's going to cover the piece here. And I'm just going to add another piece of tape here just to reinforce just about an inch in where the, just to reinforce this. So it has two pieces of tape holding it down. No big deal. Probably don't need to do it, but as you know, I'd rather over tape than under tape. Oh, I think Marcel is sleepy. Oh, we're going to do this again. Okay. I found out last time that if I just turn upside down, then it's no problem. So, oh wait, what did I do last time? I stuck this. Okay. Sometimes you may have trouble getting something in that has tape on it, and I find it's usually because I just can't hold both sides open the same. Oh no! How? Why are you? It's these ones on the front that are fighting me so hard too. I feel like specifically these pieces, maybe because I did them so long ago, and I've told you that there's something with the humidity in this room. This is the most humid environment I've ever crafted in. And I don't know if it's because it's a garage conversion. I'd really rather not get a dehumidifier if I don't have to, but we may have to. It's not wet like a basement. I don't know. I don't know. Something about this room though. All right, we got there. It's fine. All right, and so that's now hidden under there. All right, so now we're gonna go to the back. All right, so all we're gonna do is we've got, okay, so where are, oh, here they are. All right, so let's get the insert done first. So we've got these two pieces plus two of these. All right, but yeah, this is the embellishment we made earlier. All this was when we started was like a 2x2 square of pink with this centered in the middle of it, and we adapted it to be the front of a 4x6 photo mat. So and we added this ribbon to it so it looks like the ribbon goes around it. So we did all this afternoon. So there's lots of good tips. If you're into digital paper and you've been thinking, I want to do more manipulation than just printing the paper and using it, that's kind of been our focus in this class series. And if you just want to, use the measurements for the wallets and the paper you already have and just go from there, that's fine. You just skip over the digital paper. All the digital paper videos are totally their own thing. There's no videos that's part digital paper and part crafting at my desk. So if you don't need the digital stuff, if you don't want to follow along that precisely, then you can just skip over those. No big deal. I do think so too, Gretchen. I think it's partially how thin the paper is, and I think it's partially just everything in this room There's no mildew smell. I don't know. It's not, like I said, it's not like a basement, but it's definitely, I just think that the type of air conditioning unit that's in it maybe removes less water from the air than a regular AC? Question mark. I'm no AC scientist, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm curious what it'll be like in the winter for sure. But anyway, so, oh man. What else is going on? So the water delivery has been getting messed up so much that, like, Mr. Lifeguard can't take it anymore, you know? And so he snapped. So now we're doing our own water. So I told y'all that we got a second faucet with, like, a really nice water filter for the kitchen so that we could have filtered, you know, highly filtered water in the kitchen for cooking with and making ice with. And hey, buddy. Hi. Are you a sleepy kitten? You're not too sleepy for paper strips. Oh. 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 Anyway, so, oh. So, he did the calculations on the filters and things to, if we just only drank filtered water from that tap, like if we replaced, hey, you looked like you were spaghetti noodling that. You can't spaghetti noodle things. These aren't from ourselves to eat. And it's still cheaper than getting the spring water delivery. So, but he was so mad he was going to make it part of his weekend routine to go fill the bottles at Publix. That's how annoyed he is. So, I said, well, the only problem is how to get the water from the faucet to the 5-gallon jug on the floor with, hey, no, nope, you're losing your privileges. Excuse you, you're not going to eat one of these, sir. They're not snacks. So anyway, so that's what we're doing now. So I said, now he's in the recycling bin. Well, sir, you can have that one. Yeah, no, that's a good one. No. Why don't you take this one? Oh, why are you such a pest? Oh. You're like a little tornado. Anyway, so then that's when I said, well, then if we're going to do that, just because I like to be prepared and I don't like to have interruptions or whatever, we should buy a replacement filter for the one we have in the kitchen so that we never are like without a way to filter water, you know. And we were like, okay, cool, makes sense. So we go to buy one. And the pricing is all over the place. They're only available on like eBay, stuff like that. And I'm thinking, oh, great. So we bought this water filter that we have on super sale at Home Depot. And what we learned over the weekend is that it's discontinued. And so are the filters. So we are now replacing the entire water filtration system because we can't get the filters, you know? So that's cool for us. I love owning a house. Have I mentioned that? How great owning a house is and how much I love it, you know? It's so amazing. So great. So great. The peace of mind, you know? Yeah, totally. Totally. So, anyway, so the new filter has been ordered, and luckily, I did better research this time, but the company that we're getting the filter from, I clicked one of their ads on Google. And from that ad, I got a 50% off coupon. And when I went to the website from my phone to like send Mr. Lifeguard a link to it, it was full price. So it was actually good that I clicked that ad. So we got 50% off the water filter. So, and we signed up for their Water for Life program where every 6 months they mail you a new cartridge for the water filter, or a new set of cartridges. And you can just replace them and you get, 15% off or whatever on those. So that's just what we're going to do. And even with that, it it's still way cheaper than going to Publix. And so I bought a length of culinary tubing, which is a special silicone they use in culinary machines for anything food's going to travel through. So I got culinary tubing, and I marked one end of it with tape as the faucet end. And that end, we put it over the faucet like a sleeve. And then we put the other end in the water bottle, and the water just goes straight from the faucet into the bottle, so you don't have to. It's very easy to fill. And it takes 5 minutes per bottle. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Kitty's very excited now. She's very happy again. So anyways, all right, so we've got these. Oh, I forgot we have to mark these. So this one is, all right, so to mark these, I'm going to take an ATG and just put a little dab right here. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to outline the window, and then we cut 1/8 of an inch around the window. One-eighth of an inch outside. Oh. So anyways, that is the latest on the house front. So progress. The door will finally be fixed this weekend, and that will fix a couple other problems we've been having. It'll fix the window. It'll fix the... Oh, look at how Santa is. He is just cute as a button. Cute as a button. All right, so we got that, and then we need to do the other one, which is this one right here, and it's the same deal, just from the other side. So just put our ATG and then line this up exactly where we want it, and then press it down, and then flip it over, and then take a pencil all the way around the inside, and then peel it off. And I find a twisting motion kind of helps. Then set this to the side, 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Okie dokie, woo! Marcel's playing with his paper strip, happy as a little clam. As long as Marcel has paper, he's happy. So, yeah, I tested my plastic tubing thing and it worked great. So we have a bag we're going to keep it in and a hook it's going to go on, and that'll be that. All right, so now all we have to do is ink these 3 pieces and stick them down, and then we'll be back. or we'll be done with this page. I think this is going to look so cute once it's on. Ugh. Hey, bud. You having a great time? All right. And then this piece, and then we're done. All right. Tidia. So now, what do we need to do? Got this. Somewhere I lost a roll of tape. Like a 1/4-inch roll of tape. Do any of you see it? It's not in my tape stack. Where do you think I put it? What the heck? I put it in the tape drawer. That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to start with the liner. All right. So that, look at that. It looks like a window, like into the room almost. Like we parked a sleigh. There are so many presents for these kids. We just park in the sleigh in the living room. And then this goes right in here. Okay. So then we just need to flip it over to this side and do this. So I filled all the water bottles with my plastic tube and the sink, and I ordered the new water filter, and so the first time that comes will be ready. Look how cute. Look how cute. All right. It's done, friends. It's done. So here we have on the front, we have our transparent pocket. The point of which is this is where all your holiday memorabilia, ephemera, tickets, it's receipts, all of that little stuff can go in here. You can also put photos in here. You can put whatever you want in here, of course. You don't have to put memorabilia, but that was the idea. Then we have the inside here where we've got the photo mat. This holds 2 photos, and of course it can hold 4 photos if you want. You don't have to decorate the front and the back. It can hold 3 photos. You don't have to decorate the back. You can just put photo mats in there, whatever you want to do. You know, it's up to you. The world is your oyster. Oh, what fun. Beautiful photos inside. We got poinsettias on the back. That goes in here. Slide that down in there. Then the tags for the tag pocket. And then finally the fireplace tucked in right here. And then to keep it all together so nothing falls out, we've got our strap. And that just keeps it all tucked nicely together. So there we go. So that's it. Wallet number 4 is done. Cute, 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 cute. And you can see that even though they're chunky, they can still expand to be even twice the size of what they are right now. So even with the inserts that are in them, they can still come out and get even bigger, okay? So they still have breathing room. These straps were all reinforced with Tyvek, okay, so that they will not tear even with being used multiple times. So here we go. All right, so that's the first 4 done. Look at them. So we've got all 4 of these done. Look at this chunky stack. Look how big they are already. We've got 2 more to do. All right, one of them is going to have this on the front. What? And one of them is going to have this. So good stuff coming up. So I will be back next week at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time. We're going to start with a digital design session in the afternoon, and then when we finish with that, we'll move on to matting. But it was really nice to get this whole wallet done in one day. That was super sweet. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful coming week. I hope temperatures plummet where you are and it gets nice and cool, and we can all have our windows open and be enjoying beautiful breezes, and no one is hot and no one is humid and no one is on fire and all of that good stuff. So let's all have just a wonderful fall. Let's just bring it on by force if we have to. Oh! See, that's the noise that Marcel has to go. Marcel. Oh, look, he's running away. He already knows. He literally just ran away as soon as I looked at him. Anyway, so I have to go deal with Marcel, but everyone have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful evening. I'll see you next week. I'm live Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern USA time and 9 p.m. Eastern USA time. Check the video playlist to see more videos in this series, or the video description to see how to get access to every video I've ever done from every live show, thousands of them at this point, in our membership. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.